Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you doing? This is seriously a 5-minute video. 10, 15. See, we know how it goes, don't we? No, what it is a quick video. It's really quick. It's actually New Year's Eve today while I'm filming this, so I'm not sure when it's going to go out. But rather than message everybody separately, I'm just going to say Happy New Year. I've put it in group. We've got a Facebook group if you're new. Heidi-The Yorkshire crafter. Pop along. We do lots of giveaways, lots and lots and lots of inspiration. You must answer all 3 questions to get in, and you must have a profile picture. And then there you go, you're in. If you're new, it'd be lovely if you could subscribe. I'm starting my new year off the way I want it to go for the rest of the year. What else have I got to tell you? No, right. Not everybody goes into the new year feeling amazing. Oh, I need to grab some. I'm going into the new year feeling good. I don't celebrate New Year, it's just a day to me. You should celebrate every day, not just New Year. It's nice to see the number change. Get fed up of writing 2024 or whichever year we're in, but apart from that, we should all genuinely just be grateful for every day. I definitely am. And I'm grateful for you guys. Which, if it were for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't have the headspace I've got at the moment, so I appreciate you all very much. Right, so what I did earlier, because I wanted to use some stamps I hadn't used, and this is straightforward, simple, but I used my Andy Skinner inks out of here. It's just so easy to pick up and use. My other ink should come today, so I'll be able to fill out the rest of it in. But honestly, I couldn't be without it. I haven't shut it because I'm letting that dry off because I've been playing with that. And then I'll just wipe clean. It comes out. It'll just wipe clean. But it's fantastic. I'm loving them. I did try the re-inker for oxides in it. They don't dry, so it didn't work. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. But because not everybody's got these, I'm going to do it with just some normal inks. You can do it with your oxides or your distress inks. I just chose to use them because I'm in love with them. Simple as that. Right, we're going to use some Aall and Create products. Like I said, well, not everybody. A lot of people think when you use Aall and Create, oh, you've got to do grungy. It's got to be, well, it just doesn't. I'm not into grunge. Well, although I keep having a dabble now and then, and it's working, I'm doing all right with it, but it's not my cup of tea, as a rule. But then what is now? I've tried so many different things lately. Yeah. I am using a piece of watercolor card, but I can't tell you which one it is because I've got all this outside of me. This is me sorting myself out. I've got all these just outside of me. I'm not saying it's all watercolor, but majority is. Yeah, I think it all is. So I even got some white embossed on some. I remember doing them. Gosh, that's a long time ago, is that? So yeah, I'm just going to work through all this unless I need a specific piece, because I ain't chucking it away. Right, so, do you know, I'll show you this. I'm not using this, but it's a good job because I've just lost a stamp, literally. Oh, I don't even know where I've put the actual thing now, so that's a lot of good. Anyway, we're using Breathe In, Breathe Out from number 575. If you go into Aall and Create, you don't have to put all this in. Literally just put the number in at the top where your search bar is, and you'll get all the inspiration for that stamp. We're not using that one, or that one, or that one. Oh, this is the one I've lost one. I've lost this one here, and I've just had it in my hand, and I keep feeling everywhere, and I can't find it. It'll come up, I suppose. I've not used it before, so I was just messing with it. I didn't even get to stamp it. So no, we're not using out of that now. We are using 281 and we're using the birds because it's different and why not. So I'll put that there. And we are using just the dots, the row of dots from 1067. Why not? I love this one made, this little circle with writing in. I think that's pretty cool. I've started, I know these aren't at the moment, but I've started putting them all in the plastic wallets again now. I've got some more plastic wallets in, so I have got an awful lot of Aall and Create to put away. So I'll need to crack on with that. I really can't think. Just check bin. I really can't think where that stamp is. Right, so to start off with, I did just anti-static, didn't I? I am going to use the birds. Now then, I want to be careful because I think I've just cleaned them all with a wipe. And it's very naughty because it just leaves hairs. I can see them all, look. Oh dear, that's going to be a big mistake. I'll tell you what, let me put it on a block and clean it with our stamp cleaner that we all use. And a clean cloth, that should do it. I've got a lovely pile of clean cloths now. Normally I just wash 1 or 2 at a time. I've got about 30 of these now, if not more. But I've just done a wash. And all these have just come back into the craft room, all nice and clean. Smell that? Yeah, sometimes colour doesn't come off, but smell it. Oh, that washing powder smells amazing. I got a new area yesterday and I did some washing and put it in the room on air, and do you know what? Oh, it was lovely. My room smelled gorgeous this morning. Right, let's crack on. I'm talking too much. So I'm going to put that one there. Look, I still see hair. That's Rosie, she gets everywhere. I spent all day doing that. So I've got a pink on because this is already cut to size. And I used the master layout one. So this is the inner, and the matte and layer I've cut out in black. Just a thin piece of black card. So, like, I'm not even bothered if it's not straight. It's just something we're going to play with. So also, I'll take the dots, which I said came from this one. Just that row of dots. I didn't put these on till after last time, but I know what I'm doing with them now, so I'm just putting them in a line. We are going to emboss because I'm going to chuck some colour straight on. I'll stamp these now because I want to stand the flowers on top, and then I can put another row of the dots up there. I actually only put this row of dots on because there was too much white space up there and down here. So I thought, you know what? It'll look alright, will that? And it did. It really is such a simple card. I said I'm going to use my, I said I'm going to use my stash, and that is what I'm going to do. I did do a couple of orders through Christmas, big ones for card, inks, re-inkers. So I've got all that sort of stuff coming. My glue, my tape runs. I say I was gifted a voucher for Bumblebees, so I got some Gina K glue, and I got another load of these, which I absolutely swear by. I've tried others, but none of them compared to that. That looks pretty good. So we'll clean that off. I noticed there's been a lot more views on the stamp cleaner again, haven't there? So I imagine everybody's craft rooms are smelling amazing. Right, I'll put them birds there in a minute because Oh no, do you know what? I've already lost one stamp, haven't I? Let's put it away. And it can go away. This one's got to go in a wallet yet. In fact, I'll leave it off. It can be put in a wallet straight after. Then I want to put the flowers. See, I can see the air on there. So, again, I'm not worried about them not being central or out. Look at all that air. Rosy. Not really rosy. So, really, I want to do it quickly because the ink will dry and I won't get my powder to stick. So the bottom line, I'm just making sure you can see a bit of black through it, then I know it's sitting on the birds. I think that looks all right. Can you see all that air there? And put a row of beads at the top. And might as well do the words at the same time. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm going to do it because the space is there, isn't it? We might as well do it all in one go. Then we can get that powder on. All in black. They're quite chunky lines and also it's quite bold, is this. It's funny, isn't it? Because again, I've come up to do a video. I know which video I'm doing. I still ended up not doing that video yet. I was supposed to do it yesterday and I ended up videoing something else. And yet these ones aren't planned. The other one's planned. Unpracticed, but planned. Ooh, that didn't do very well, did it? Wonder where that is. Oof. Breathe in, breathe out. I thought there was something catching it, but there's not to catch it. I love the writing and all. When you use writing like that, I love it because it doesn't matter if it's straight or not, because it's that style of writing where who cares? That looks perfect. So I've no more stamping to do. I'll take that out. I'll sit them there until I'm ready to put it away. I'm using Wow powder. Need to order some different ones as well. Clear gloss, super fine. I've got this because I've run out of my other and I can't get hold of any. I must have had this a while though, because my other one's been running on empty for I don't know how long. I'll heat that up. That should do it. See, it's left that little mark there where that hair was, but it don't matter. Like I say, it's that style of card where there's nothing perfect on it. And there wasn't meant to be. I know people think I throw a lot of paper away, but a lot of this will go on fire as well, you know. I don't chuck it all. I chuck it behind me, but it doesn't all go in bin. But rather than have something here with powder on, which will grate on me, I just chuck it away. And I get this cheap enough. Amazon. Right, I'm going to spray some water because my water jug's now absolutely filthy. I'm going to put my water on here. So, I'm going to use my green first. Like I say, I didn't use these. I used the Andy Skinner, so this is going to turn out different to what I originally used. These are my new brushes. The fly them still, the ones that Tim Holtz recommends. But this is a quarter shaped one. It's pretty good. So I'm just going to put some water in first. I might change the way I do it, but I'm just going to put a heaped bit of water in and just see how the green goes into it. I'll just do top first so I know whether it's going to work. Oh yeah, that's fine. Because it gives it that bit of watercolour look then. Oh, that's pretty. It's a lovely green. Isn't green the best colour? I've even got hair on there, look. Need to shave my craft room before I start out. So I'm not painting it, I'm just dabbing onto the water. So when that settles, hopefully it'll settle with light and dark patches. Tell you what, because I've wet that one, greened it, I'll use my normal one that I use, my Fly-Them, and just wet the rest of the... These are the best brushes I have ever used. They're not that bad. I think it's £25 for this set, and it's... Oh, I've gone out there. That's going to trip me up, is that? You get 4. This is your smallest one. This is your biggest, I think. Oh no, it goes one bigger, I think. But I don't know where it is. Yeah, they're really, really good brushes. I mean, if Tim Holtz is using them, they've got to be good, aren't they? Right. Bit of green in that one. Keep going out. See, it's hard when I'm filming. I can't work with the paper right next to me like I do. Should get away with that. Let's have a look. Might need to put some more ink down. I suppose it depends how green you want it, doesn't it? I mean, you could colour this straight in without putting the water down out and job done. Like I say, 5-minute card. I should have done this all different colours, shouldn't I? That'd have been nice. I was just going to put some more ink down there, but that picked quite a bit up, didn't it? I'd like to not put any more down and then we're not wasting it. We can almost smush it, can't we? Smush, smoosh. It's smush to me. I'm from Yorkshire. Don't use posh words. All words. Don't know when to put this video out. Like I say, if I put it out close to New Year, Happy New Year. If I've waited a month, sorry. I am that person that's said I wouldn't do it after I've said it once. But yeah, here we go. Right, I'm going to leave the green as that. And hopefully when it dries, it's going to give us a couple of different looks to it. And actually, the colours I'm using now, like I say, I used the Andy Skinner ones, so the colours I'm using now are a lot lighter. So I'll show you end one, when I finished. I'm going to use the same colours, I think, but obviously these inks instead. Let's see how it works out. Right, let's wet the... I always dab the excess ink off. Like I say, you can paint straight onto the petals. You don't have to do it this way. I just think it gives it a good look when it's dry. And I would normally use my pot of water. Mind you, a lot of time you see me spray it onto this. But my pot of water's filthy. That's all that's going pink. So I'll pick up pink. You can see that. Oh yeah, you can see that. I'm glad I chose to use different inks. It just shows, doesn't it? I mean, majority of us have got oxide inks, I think. They'd have done lovely. It's quite therapeutic. Breathe in, breathe out. Do you know, if you are one of them people who is not going into the new year in a good place, always here for an hour. I talk to many of you that are struggling, so I'm always here. And I know some of you say, oh, I don't want to bother you because we know you're struggling as well. Well, that's what we're here for, isn't it? I've lent on some of you guys. You've lent on me. If we can't do that, then there's something wrong, isn't there? You don't have to tell a story. You don't have to say what's wrong. Just, hi. Feeling rubbish. Thought I'd reach out. Yeah, I like that pink one. Looks nice. I will do the... Now then. I'm going to go yellow for the flower, same as like I did with the other set. But I was unsure about what I was going to do on bottom. It's a belting yellow, is that? So pick the water up. I don't know if you can see it's actually got a curve on the top because I've put that much water on it, which is what I want. And I'm going to put yellow in there if I can do it without picking the pink up. Ah, lass. I'm going to put a bit of water into this one. That's better. It's nice. How easy it is. I think that's just enough there. My thing being, I don't want to dry it with the dryer, but I'm going to have to, because I don't want to blow it over, and because I've put such a lot of water on, I'll just have to be a bit more careful. So this bottom, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that is a lot of water. Let's just put a bit of beak on in yellow. I didn't pick that up. Why is it not transferring it? There we go. I mean, I didn't even have to do the beak yellow. Who says? But I had to because my head wouldn't accept it otherwise. Right, the last one is to find out what colour I want to do the body, and I don't know, because I did it blue on the other one. Do I go a light blue? That is a nice light blue. Or do I go a lagoon? Oops. That is super wet. Now then, I don't even know what to do. Let's wet it first. I've done no grounding of the birdies around. It's not that kind of card. It's really hard to see. I'm having to tip my head to an angle, try to take a bit of water out of that one. Right. Oh, I don't know what colour to come in. Tell you what, let's take a bit of blue and see how it looks. Oh, you see, that's just lovely. Well, we could do blue and put some lagoon drops on it, can't we? Let's have a look. Let's see what happens. Okay, I like that. Something a bit different, isn't it? Oh, I don't ever like it now. It's alright, that one's got more water on it, you see. No, I don't like it, so I'm gonna make it all just one. And I love teal colour, so that's a bonus. See, you can always change things up. Try to make that a bit darker to match the others. Right, that's it. The inking is done. It's not perfect, there's a lot of white space like there and there. But we know we're not going for perfect. So, just for that, for a minute, I just want them heaped waters just to dry down a minute. And while that's doing that, we might as well smush some of this up. But do you know what? I'm just thinking then, these that I've got the white embossing on, these are so old. This is Sweet Poppy, is this? Let's just have a look. If we sprayed it, some of it might not be happy with being smushed, but you know what? We don't want to waste. Oh, yuck. I don't think this will work. I don't think it'll stand out very well, but let's have a look. Or it might. Let's put a bit of green on top. I want to put some more inks on now. There's even hair there, look. Oh, I'm going to come in with all this because that looks lovely. It's not very dark, but my goodness me, that's going to drive me nuts. The hair. I blame Andy, he were in here with me yesterday. Okay, let's see what we're doing. I've got a deeper pink. I'm just going to put a bit of this down. Oh, maybe not that much. Yes. I'm going to leave that to dry. I quite like that. What was this one? Thought it might go a bit muddy, that. There's always ways around it. They'll all get cut down anyway, but that looks pretty good, doesn't it? You take the hair off. There, awesome. Now I'll just, I mean, there is another one of them. Do you know what? Let's just do it. What do I write V for? Or L? Because I can't remember what I've written them down for. This is going to be really muddy. But I just want to see how it picks up the flower. It's not that muddy. I like it. It's nice. I'm going to move that. That is muddy now. I'll quickly dry these off and then we'll give the actual card a bit of a blast. I mean, it's different, isn't it? Be nice with the stencil over it now. I mean, having a background like that, you can still come in then and paint the actual flower. Oh, it didn't dry. I like them backgrounds. A bit of a stencil around it, I think that could look lovely. I'll have a play with them. Thanks for telling me to do that, guys. I appreciate it. See? Now we better carry on with what we're supposed to be doing, haven't we? There's no point wasting stuff, is there? I do it enough when we're making cards and there's ink, and I don't do up with it and it's just wasted. And we all know how expensive everything's getting. Right, let's give it a quick, yeah. It's not going to blow off now and what do you call it, so it should be alright. Oh, can't pick it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's drained that perfect now. That means it's time for me to go because I've only got to stick it on a base. No! Just in the middle of that flower. You see it bubbling. It was extremely wet. That looks nice though, that. That's hot. Right, I'll put the... I just don't want the embossing to be too hot. Hey, it's took a lot of the embossing off, did that then? Oh well. Now then, I've got a red card base to put it on, but I don't know if it's going to look right on red now that I opted to go with different colours. But we can always alter it and choose a different colour, can't we? So this is the red base. I don't have much red card left. Oh, I still think it looks alright. I don't want white. I don't really want out matchy. I'm going to go with that, but I'm thinking about popping it up. Let's do it. We don't often do it, do we? There's a couple there. These are my pink frog foam squares. I don't think there's out better. If you remember, I stopped padding all my cards because it was costing an absolute fortune. I nearly said a naughty word then. Yeah, it was costing a mint to send them out. So that's a bit overlappy. I'll do it that way instead. No, it's not the cost of the pads, it's the postage. I don't think the pads are a bad price at all. For what you get, I think it's quite amazing. But the postage is just ridiculous. But it's never going to go down now, is it? So it's like fuel. It's just something we're going to have to get used to. Right. Hope I get it on straight first time. If not, I'll cut the card down after. Looks pretty good to me. To you. That looks alright. Maybe just a little bit off there. Because oh no, look. I remember now why I didn't use it. Oh well. Sorry guys, whoever receives it. It's going to one of you guys anyway, so I'm sure you'll understand that it can't be thrown away. We just can't do that. There you go, that's it. Well done. So the idea behind this card was to tell you to breathe in, breathe out. This was the blue one. These are the Andy Skinner inks. There is a huge difference in there, in the brightness and what have you. That's the Skinner's Gold, and I think that is the absolute belting colour. It's beautiful. But just to show you can do it with your normal inks. So there you go. I'm not going to bling it, am I? No, I'm not. It's not that kind of card. If anything, I'm going to splatter black, which I might do actually. But apart from that, I don't think it needs it. It don't want bling. It's not a blingy card. So I'm going to go now. And I'm going to do the one I came up to do. Or start it anyway. Play with all this. Right guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. And nice little chat, wasn't it? And I'll catch you real soon. Hopefully. Yeah. Right, I'm off. I'll catch you soon guys. Love you. Bye.